Mira tightened the shawl around her shoulders as the winter wind bit at her skin. She stood outside the grand gates of the Oberoi mansion, staring up at the golden nameplate that gleamed under the streetlights. With hesitant fingers, she pressed the doorbell. Within moments, a butler in a crisp black suit opened the door. "Delivery?" he asked, eyeing the bouquet in her hand. Before the butler could take the flowers, a voice interrupted. "Let her in, Rajesh. I'll take them myself." Mira looked up to see a young man standing at the top of the grand staircase. He wore a tailored suit, his dark eyes shining with curiosity. She recognized him immediately, Arav Oberoi, the heir to the Oberoi Empire. Arav walked down the stairs, his polished shoes echoing through the marble-floored hall. He took the bouquet from Mira's hands, his fingers grazing hers for the briefest moment. A strange warmth spread through her chest. "They're beautiful," he said, inhaling the fresh scent of roses. "Did you arrange them yourself?" Mira nodded. "Yes, sir. I work at my uncle's flower shop." From that day on, he did. Every few days, he found an excuse to call her shop, ordering bouquets for his office, home, or charity events. Slowly, their conversations grew longer. Arav, intrigued by Mira's simplicity and kindness, found himself drawn to her. One evening, as she arrived with a fresh delivery, he invited her for tea in the garden. "Do you always work so late?" he asked. "I have to," Mira replied. "After my parents passed, I've been supporting my younger brother. It's not easy, but we manage." But their budding love did not go unnoticed. One evening, as Mira was leaving the mansion, a sharp voice stopped her. "You should know your place." She turned to see Mrs. Oberoi, Arav's mother, standing with arms crossed. "You think a girl like you can belong in our world?" she sneered. Arav was just being kind. "Don't mistake it for more." Mira clenched her fists. She had faced poverty, hunger, and loneliness, but never humiliation like this. Without a word, she turned and walked away. That night, she decided to end her deliveries to the Oberois. Days turned to weeks, and yet, she couldn't forget the way Arav looked at her, as if she was the only person in the world.